Hey Sagittarius, this is your message for November 5th through the 11th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Check your other signs for more. Today I'm using the Adventure Tarot for you, as well as the Moonology Manifestation cards. And where I am at, there is a free table, and I got a deck. So we have a new deck that we're going to be working with soon, but not today. Okay, so look forward to this in the future. This is the Power of Surrender cards. Stay tuned for more on that. Well, let's get started on your message. Check your other signs for more, like I mentioned. Check the description box for anything else. I read all your comments, and thank you so much for sharing anything you feel compelled and called to share. Let's get started. We're going to get one card to split the deck. Thank you. That was enough. Let's see what's in your cards today, what the message for the week of November 5th through the 11th is. Something to keep in mind. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Has a lot to do with the work situation. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles want to be seen. So is the 8 and the Ace both want to be seen? Show me. You got a big win going on when it comes to your financial situation. My lighting's a little bit off here though. Let me see if I can try to fix that. What needs to be changing? Well, I think it might be just too bright. But then when I turn it off, it's just too dark. Well, I kind of liked it when it was brighter. Okay, good enough. Good enough for me. Let's find out what your cards are for this week. The Fool card! Oh my gosh, is this like the best reading already? Like this lighting is actually bothering me. That Fool card was in the past though as well, okay? So that is a new beginning that you experienced here in the recent past. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you had to go in a different direction because where you were at, what you were doing, it wasn't bringing in the result you were looking for. So this is a pivot. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, it cost you a lot. Let's find out if it was worth it. Four of Cups in reverse and acceptance. Five of Wands. A little bit of an argumentation energy here. Is this being torn in two by something here where you're like, well, I would still have a man if I didn't leave. Or, what else could it be? Because I don't see any benefit to staying back in the past situations. I see it was going to cost you more. You would have experienced more misogyny. You would have experienced... What else was it? Yeah, just unfair. Justice in reverse. That's the unfair card. Wow. Imbalance. So, it tells me currently you are thinking and reflecting about stuff in the past, but you are on a new path. This means that you're doing a lot of processing of information and experiences. You're actually gaining post-traumatic wisdom right now. Okay? The Lovers up in the future. Oh wow, Guide of Cups. I love this. Wow, you become emotionally empathetic and very emotionally intelligent. And because of this, in your understanding, you're not falling into rage bait of toxicity, creating even more issue for yourself. You're actually just understanding what's out there, how to protect yourself, what healthy looks like based off of you being healed yourself. And that being healed doesn't mean that we are free of what we had experienced. It just means that we understand it, processed, and have forgiven it. And that is not a voiced forgiven to them. That is not an active closure. That is within the self for yourself. Okay? Yes, Three of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh, yes, the recovery, the receiving of freedom. of something that's been on your mind for a very long time. Wow. So you had to physically get out and then you mentally get out. I love this. This goes to show that you were not theirs and they did not have you because you were able to get away. In a way, this is a welcome reprieve from an escape into the brand new future you're going to have for yourself. What is the overall energy? Tower card. It is in reverse, though. That is a soft landing. That is great. That is. I just pictured like a very soft landing into a all-inclusive resort where you're well taken care of, and let's just have all the spa day that you want, and all the indulgence. And it's not a bad thing, but it's a new memory riding over the crap that you did experience. What is the challenge in all this stuff? The Hierophant in reverse. Well, my man. Well, he wasn't your man. He was just an a-hole. Eight of Cups. We landed on top of the tower in reverse. We did have a card fly off the table. What was that card? Oh, it's unshown. There were two cards. Okay. Well, so this tells me you're going towards what you're feeling more drawn now, and you're getting more into your energy while doing that. Feeling, how do you feel? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little experience that's a little bit more personalized to myself as an example. I'll give you an example. And it's like the realization I went through when I was like, oh, so like I remember looking back at all these different connections I went through and I was like, so rock climbing, okay, snowboarding, okay, gold mining, okay, what else? Biking? Step tracking? Sushi? It's all because men liked those things and introduced them to me. What do I like? And I went through this massive personal transformation of like, yeah, I do like those things, but like, I really like doing my nails. And I really like my self-care routine. And I really like actually being gentle with my hair and not in a rush and like having it feel amazing. And I really like talking. And that doesn't mean with anybody. It could be just with you guys here on video. Or it could be with somebody. But it can't be fake and it can't be surface level. It has to be real deep. And like real and honest. And I like health. What do I like? And so it's really interesting to think about that. The things that I truly did like with the gym and everything like that too was like things that I introduced to myself. And so you're finding those now. And that's what I see with this King of Cups. Nine of Cups in reverse. And it was all stemmed from lack of fulfillment and feeling judged. And it's like they were poisoning your happiness. So then what's the outcome of this? Eight of Swords. Oh. Scout of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. You start to see how restrictive the toxic kind is for you and how they really don't want anything good for you, and they just kind of, it's very crabs in the bucket. So the outcome of this is you become a lot more aware of what isn't for you and what doesn't belong. And you're very much able to see that faster and sooner now. So then what is the additional message from the universe for my lovely Sagittarius, November 5th through the 11th? Thank you. Talk less, feel more. As much as we love talking. But you're going in this energy of like, what do I like? It's very meditative. It's very individualized. It's very hermit-like as well. But it's through the basis of a realization. So it's like you're waking up to yourself and you're realizing, oh my goodness, I do have a higher self. And they were like really suppressing it for me, and their projections were really like overriding any of that, and I couldn't even hear my own intuition. Oh my goodness. So now you're in that energy of like, my intuition has so much to say to me, and so you're like almost internally talking to yourself, and I think that's amazing. That's connected to yourself on a whole new level. I love the Sagittarius. That gives me the chills. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you next. Check your other messages for more, November 5th through the 11th. This is your message. Ta-ta for now.